I'm going to help you unlock the incredible potential of the Lux Algo indicator and show you the best ways to trade with it. You will learn the biggest secrets behind price action concepts and show you exactly how to quickly identify the absolute best signals that the top Lux Algo traders are winning with and discover amazing trade setups that will have you feeling like you found the cheat code to trading. I will be walking you through the Lux Algo price action concepts indicator and show you a simple yet highly effective trading strategy that 91% of Lux Algo traders are missing the boat with. You better take notes or it's going to cost you a fortune. Alright, with this video, I want to show you the Lux Algo price action concepts and how it works. And more importantly, in this video, I'm going to be focusing on the market structure aspects of the Lux Algo price action concepts and break down exactly what you need to be looking for, how it works, and how you can trade it with Lux Algo. So, when it comes to just market structure as a whole, you have to understand that before you can really get into price action concepts. And with market structure, there's just two sentences that really identify what market structure is. And it's to understand the uptrends and downtrends. And you're using market structure to understand where the market is going, what the pace of the market is going, the gravity of the market. So in an uptrend, you're going to have where it's higher highs followed by higher lows. So this would be an example of an uptrend where you have a high followed by a higher low, and then a higher high followed by a higher low. And as long as that continues to be the case, you're still within an uptrend, and you have the market generally going up. The downtrend example is lower lows followed by lower highs. So in this example, you have a lower low that's followed by a lower high, which in turn follows up with a lower low. As long as that pattern continues, you're going to have a general idea of going down in the market. So what happens in between the market structure is what Lux Algo really comes up with an ingenious way of really breaking that down. And it's incorporating some aspects of institutional trading within it. But there's a couple labels that come with the market structure aspect of it. So obviously you know now that market structure helps with the trend. You understand the points and the skeleton of the market. So what happens is, in between those higher highs or lower lows being created, you have something called a break of structure. And a break of structure is just where a key point gets broken to continue the trend. So a key point being this previous high. So market makes this high, it retraces, and then it breaks that high to start to create the next higher high. So in that breakage of that high, that's called a break of structure. And this is an uptrending break of structure. So you have that in both these areas because in both situations, the higher high or the high itself gets broken and you have that. So what happens when that pattern starts to disrupt? So you see that you have a clean uptrending market structure pattern here. Now things start to change. So you have your higher low. That's still, say you take this away from it, it's still the uptrend. But what changes the outcome, or what you would call here change of character, is when you have that low get broken to create a lower low and change the pattern. So after a higher low, you're supposed to have a higher high. You didn't have it here, and you had what's in turn was a lower low. So when you have a lower high get created before that lower low, you have what's called a change of character plus. And the way Lux Algo identifies this is just a stronger confirmation of a change of character because you already had a failed movement to continue the previous trend. So you had an uptrend, a failed movement for a new higher high, and then a lower low be created from that. That's what creates the change of character plus. So you have the downtrend continue and you have a downtrending break of structure. And then if after a lower low, it goes to immediately create a higher high to break the downtrending pattern of market structure, you have what's called a regular change of character. So with that change of character, this is still changing what could possibly be the outcome for your direction or what you're looking to trade if you're trading with the trend. But with that change of character, that confirms that there is a structural change in the markets at that point when that higher high is being created off of a downtrending market structure. So after that, you're looking for your next higher low if you're trading off of pullbacks. You're just waiting for that next higher low. If you're trading a breakout, a lot of breakout traders will wait for this break obstruction to continue and place an entry for their buy in the new direction. A lot of people trade this differently. People sometimes will do a Fibonacci where they go and they use Fibonacci points within that breakup structure. After that breakup structure is confirmed, they use the points to find an area that they want to get into. Or what happens is a lot of people, there's also other aspects of the price action concepts with Lux Algo where you have what's called an order block. So down here with this breaker structure, below here could have been an order block, and you have an area where the market could react from, and people will trade that early buy because they're going off of the order blocks that are in Lux Algo. So taking a look at the live market, let's go to the live market with Lux Algo. That way you can see it. And what I like to do is I like to mix it up with the regular Lux Algo premium indicator. That way I can get my points of entry or points of confirmation even after the institutional point. So in this instance with US dollar Canadian, the last trade that I was able to place, that I can kind of replay it to show you, was in this area here. So you see that Lux Algo, we kind of go back a little bit. You have your high, your previous high of day, and you're looking to see if that's going to get broken because you're going to have liquidity points here. And what I like to trade is I like to trade with the character of the market. You see it's still within a downtrend. So you see here with the price action concepts, it's going to give you where the direction of the market is going. Still within a downtrend at this point. And all I'm looking for is a trace into this premium level. So you see that you have premium levels, and you also see that you have the order block here. And then all I'm looking for is you see that a premium level, that means that the price is at a higher amount than what the fair market value would be. So you see here, this is the equilibrium point. So this is like the fair market value. You see up here, it's a premium point. So that premium level identifies with the Lux Algo order block. So you see this green, you see this red. That's giving you an indication of what type of liquidity rests in this point. The big institutions, for them to be able to sell, they have to have an area where there is a lot of buying liquidity at that point. And people, consumers like to buy when something's at a premium. They like to buy more valuable things, but investors buy when it's low and sell when it's high. So with this being here, you see that the green area for the green liquidity is actually higher than the selling liquidity, and that matches up with this being the premium level. So my idea for a trade would be to trade into this level, trade down from this level. And what happens is you get exactly that within the market. So you let it play out, and the market comes out, breaks that level, then we speed it up a little bit. We'll break that level there, play it out, and then it goes right into that point, and you get a huge reaction off it. Why did that happen? Because there was a lot of liquidity here for the markets and the market makers and the big institutions to place that trade and drive the price back down. So that's where you get a lot of areas to run with. And with that, and all I was doing was following that change of character and aligning it with the other aspects of Lux Algo price action concepts to create a great entry using that point in the markets. So if you don't have Lux Algo, I would definitely recommend you get it because I've been trading for a very long time. and no indicator's been able to do this. So to have an indicator that can assist them, that can identify all these different things to where I don't have to do this manually, it makes my trading, it will make your trading a lot more effective. So if you don't have it, I'll put a link in the description, and that way you can get access to it, and I'll be showing you more and more different ways where you can use this, trade with this, and really run with this. And hopefully you got some value from it, and I'll see you at the next video.